Hello, everyone. If you watch this later, how are you, Whole Squad, Whole Nation? Good to see you. Good to see you. So now, working on a new format. Um, so this will be a podcast, and with a podcast, it's going to have an actual structure, which is so not my way most of the time, but we're changing up. And so I thought of this structure, this podcast kind of vibe that I wanted to do. And so now we're going to do it. So we're shooting for 3 times a week. We're going to see if that, at least once a week. I can, but the goal is 3 times a week. Hi, Court. So this is called Face, Fragrance, and Foolery because we're going to cover a few things every time. So we're going to focus on beauty products, fragrances, and the gag of Beyonce's internet. Some things will be serious, most of them will be just a little gaggy, but I will be working on this. I will be using YouTube Live for the moment because I just found out that you all can actually watch the live chat. If you swipe the 3 dots, you'll be able to do that. Chantel, they got back real late. I apologize. Hey, D'Angelo. But I got you tomorrow. So I'm drinking some tea just in my day. And at the 3-minute mark, we'll get started. Hey, Melissa. So this is the first of our face, fragrance, and foolery vibes. So I hope you all enjoy this. And so, and please make sure you leave comments. Let me know. Hey, Nisha. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Alicia. Let me know what you think. Things like that. So at this moment, we're going for 3 days a week. It will be scheduled. We'll see how we go. So how is everybody? What was your sin of the day? My sin of the day was the kids went off with their parents and left me alone. That was my sin of the day. And Brandon tried to get out of it, but I was like, nope, partner, you going. So the kids, you woke up sleepy. The kids went, the grands went to a, a Halloween event. Courtney was Dior Homme Intense. Y'all know y'all love that. I've never smelled it before. But that has a cult following. All right, so now we are 3 minutes in, so let's get started on new products. So the beginning, I want to talk about new products that I've seen, thinking about things like that. Of course, we'll talk about makeup, we'll talk about beauty, we'll talk about fragrance, any hair care that I'm looking at, that, any skincare, anything that's out there that is on my radar. Now, I have to be honest, there's no real new skincare I'm looking for. Maybe not. There is one thing. Homemade flour tortillas, and my husband complained I didn't develop the gluten enough. So, no. So did that mean they were a little chewy? Okay, so let me show you some things that I've seen that are on my radar. Now we'll start with makeup. We'll end with a little fragrances because, of course, there's a lot of those I'm looking at. When it comes down to body care, I'm pretty much good right now. I'm trying to stay away. And to be quite honest, the things that are out right now, I take that back. There is one thing that I want. Let me show y'all. Let me pull it up. You are oud saffron absolute. So there is an Olay body wash that is out now. It's the new ones that are out for the season. Now, honestly, I don't even be tripping on the majority of the fall and winter body care because, quite frankly, it sounds like stuff that I ain't gonna wear. But this one sounds kind of interesting. Visions of Sugar Plums with spice, fruit, and warm amber. Yes, I've heard that the ouds, the Peerless ouds, are in Burlington. I am going to take a little stroll into one to see if they are there. So that's one. And I'm honestly looking at Spoonful of Sugar because it's glazed cream and vanilla custard. I'm going to go try these out because I need a new vanilla body wash. I think I really don't have one. So I'm thinking about these. Now, these are limited edition. They're for um this time of year. Well, what is this? Hold on. Oh, that's not available. Okay, that was sounding good. And then they have this one. I don't want this one, but you all might want it. Hi, Judith. It is champagne blush with berries, sugar rim, and orange petals. I don't want anything to do with that. But hey, you might want to. So I am looking at the cream. What is it called? The Spoonful of Sugar and the Visions of Sugar Plum. So that's the one piece of body care that I'm thinking about. Now, when it comes to makeup, I saw something. I got to show y'all this. Refer has some new brushes coming out. If you don't know, Refer has some new brushes that I might be trying to get because one is like $45. Okay, it does sound like a beverage, not a fragrance, but I think I want it. I'm thinking yes. So I have that one, Alicia, but I've never smelled a Mercedes-Benz black. So I don't know. I can't say, but I do have that one. Now let me show y'all this that I saw that I just thought was stunning. I don't necessarily want it for me, but I'm gonna show it to y'all. And it's expensive. So let me just say this. This is a good expensive little piece. But it is this Dior Rosy Glow Powder Blush in Fiery Red. Look at that color, y'all. Be still my foolish heart. That is gorgeous. Of course, you have a vanilla one on Alicia. You have 3,455 bottles. Of course you do. Of course you do. That is so gorgeous. Now, I think it might be a little much for me, but I have to be very light. It didn't show up well on you. So it is $44. I'm gonna wait to see can I get a discount on it. I'm sure they have it on Sephora. But yeah. Now let me show you something else I saw that. And then this is what I saw that I'm now. I've tended by the white. I've been buying these hourglass holiday editions, right? I'm trying to get out of that habit because it's like, do I need another one of those? No, I don't. I just get, it's like I get sucked in and it's like, ooh, but then I saw this. I saw this YSL Golden Oasis face palette. I'm thinking, yes. I'm thinking, yes. And this is a little bit cheaper than the Hourglass because the Hourglass done lost their damn mind. They have gone up to $94 this year. Weren't they $80 last year? Or am I going crazy? Because I thought they was only 80. I'm sorry. It just was calling my name. It is out of stock on Sephora right now, but I am gonna check Nordstrom. I ain't gonna lie. And then what was the other thing that let me see. And now they came out with the Backstage Glow Maximizer face palettes. But look at this one. Were they $89 last year? I know I waited. Look at that one. They haven't come out with these in a long time. And baby, this is called Sunny Amber Glow. This one is cute too. The peach glow. Now this is a little bright. This is a little light. So this would be for winter, Lou. But this one, I mean, you could go. And these are only 54. With a discount, they even better. Y'all, I got this. Let's talk about this issue, right? Okay, we'll talk about that in a minute. Okay. Okay. So this is doing a little much for my skin. Okay. I've been using some new stuff and I got a breakout and sis ain't happy. Sis is not happy. We're gonna have a little pause so I can take my probiotics and my digestive enzymes. And where is my liquid collagen? Okay, let me throw my liquid collagen in here. I am trying to get back on track because I gotten somehow I stopped taking my stuff right, my supplements. But no, I'm trying to get back on track because it's important that we take these supplements. So I have liquid collagen. I know people tend to get that the powder. That's too much. It's too thick. It's just, you got to try to get it in. Liquid, you just swirl it in. It's in. You drink it down. You're good to go. So I do liquid collagen. So I'm trying to get back on track with that. Now, this time for this face and fragrance, let me get y'all some fragrances that I've seen. Face powders are making a comeback. I'm trying to stay sane, even though, and we'll talk about that in a minute. We'll talk about some things that I'm thinking about getting. I'm thinking about getting the one size because I think Patrick Star makes good products, even though I haven't tried any of them. But I just love Patrick Star. He's so cute to me. He's so cute. All right. So now let's talk about some fragrances. Now I'm going to show y'all some fragrances that I bet y'all didn't even know existed on the Ulta site. I happened to find them. I don't know how I found these things, but I found and they irritated me because you can't use any discounts on them. There's some sub nebulous thing because Ulta is off the chain with stuff they have right now. If you look on there, if you look on some things, you be like, what am I seeing? Okay, so they have this Nopalera perfumes. Have you ever heard of these? Nopalera. I never heard of them. They're a Mexican brand. This is Flor de Madeira. And I'm going to tell you the three that are out there. You can tell me which one you know I'm trying to get. This is tamarind, Mexican citrus, violet, jasmine petal, vetiver, musk, and cedar wood. That's one. Then they have Bosque Mystico. This one is hibiscus, pepper, citrus zest, honeysuckle, orris, cashmere woods. And then the last one is Dolce de Cuerpo. And this one is sweet earth, incense, amber, violet, copal, vanilla, and sandalwood. They also have Caswell and Massey fragrances. Didn't know that. I was looking around. I saw, what are you doing here? Now, a lot of them, the only thing I have, whoa, these are on sale. I'm sorry. Hold up. We got a bouquet discovery set. Peony, orchid, and rose by Caswell and Massey. And they're on sale right now. Interesting. Okay, I'm sorry. But those are so no, these are from Ulta. Okay, she talks about Bosque Mystico. Okay. So those I saw on the Ulta site. But let's go into some serious, y'all. Now y'all know I'm not a big, huge new fragrances, but I've got some for us that are on my radar. That's right. I have a few fragrances that are on my radar. Let's talk about them. Let me go into my site and then let me see. Can I find them? because I'm just learning how to find my saved stuff. I've been saving stuff on Instagram for years and I never knew where to find them. I just found out how to find them. Oh, true story. Okay. So Sarah Jessica Parker has a new fragrance coming out. It's called Lovely Noir. It is pear, mandarin, and jasmine, benzoin, peony, and sandalwood, vetiver, amber, and patchouli. I'll show you how to find them. Because I was like, okay, I'm saving them, but how the hell do I get to them again? That sounds interesting because, SJP for a celebrity brand makes some very interesting fragrances. So that might be it's feeling like it could be stashish, but stash wasn't something that I was just dying for. Um, Clean Reserve has a new fragrance. It's Clean Reserve. What are they calling it? Skin Intense. It is bergamot. Okay, she is so annoying. I mean, I'm not an SJP fan in general, but her fragrances are nice. Bergamot and sea salt, lily of the valley, jasmine and vanilla, sandalwood and tonka bean. That sounds actually very good. Now, I'll be honest, I'll try to wait for it to make it to fragrance nut and stuff because when the cleans make it there, they're very inexpensive. But honestly, with my shopping the way I'm doing now, I can actually splurge here and there and sort of pay retail. I can't pay full retail. I'd have to get a Sephora at least a 10% off. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So we have that. Now this one I heard of, and this I would have to pay full price for. This would be hard to find. This is by Black Cliff Parfums, and this is a Black-owned brand, and I know I've heard about them through Jerry because I know Jerry has them. But listen to this. Let me get the name. Let me get it. Let me get the whole thing for you. It is called Silk Kiss. Let me see if it's on for Grantica so I can just give y'all this one. Because I was like, ooh, this sounds good. This is called Silk Kiss by Black Cliff Parfums. The notes are ambroxan, white musk, Irish jasmine, ginseng, honeysuckle cedar, bergamot leather, sandalwood, patchouli, pink pepper. I'm kind of intrigued by it. I'm kind of thinking about it. It's kind of on my, I'm thinking that I might have to try that. Okay, Francesca Bianchi has a new fragrance. It's called Once Upon a Time. She says it's like a gourmand. It's castoreum, which is very on brand, on trend for Francesca Bianchi because she loves castoreum. Patchouli, hi Sunny, patchouli, cotton candy, sugared almonds, isoe super vanilla, pink pepper, cedar, mandarin, musk, and bergamot. It sounds interesting. And even though we know I am not a huge gourmand lover, but I'm a Francesca Bianchi, and I'm sure it's going to be that castoreum and that isoe super. I think is going to give it a totally different twist to it, which is going to make it really interesting. So I'm a little intrigued by that one. Now, let me look up the names. Let me see this one. Mancera has one called, and let me get the information. Ombre Tonka. They have Ombre Tonka. This is oud, pistachio, bergamot, tonka, rose de mai, amberwood, benzoin, Madagascar vanilla, and patchouli. Y'all, before let me go. That one, I would like to smell it. I don't know if I would necessarily want it, And if I did get it, that would probably be to decant and let other people smell it with me. Because I'm like, I'm not sure about that one. Now we have Into the Plum. Isn't it Into the Plum? Come on now. Let me get the name right. Because Montal has a new one coming out. I'm trying to keep my time right. Yeah, it's called Be My Plum. That's the name of it. It's juicy plum, pink pepper, plum blossom, tuberose, tiara flower, ylang ylang, soft touch of oud wood, coconut, vanilla sugar, white musk. I am getting that one. I can't pay full price for a Mancera though. That's just my thing. I just cannot. But that one right there, I won't. I won't Be My Plum. Yeah, I want that one. Sure do. And uh Nishane has a new one out. Let me tell y'all about that one. This is another one that's on my list to be, and it's called Meant to Be Seen. It is bergamot, violet, orris root, civitone, moxilone. These are, whatever's akigala wood. It has a lot of moleculars, ambretolide, sesame, and sandalwood. I would want to smell this one. I wouldn't just blind buy this one. This one, I would definitely have to try. But Be My Plum, I'm gonna blind buy that one. That one I'm gonna buy blind buy. That one I'm gonna go for. That one I will go for. Definitely. I think so. That is the last that I'll be talking about today. And then I will the next one we'll have some more. So that is this part of Face Fragrance and Foolery. We've gone over some new products that are on the radar. I want to give you all something to put on your radar. So I'm not alone. And now we're going to talk about some products that I just want to tell y'all about that are out of my collection, stuff I had. And I'm doing this because a lot of times I never really talk about other things that I purchased. I talk about fragrances all the time, but I don't talk about the other things that I purchased. So let's get started. All right. I'm wrong for what? What'd I do? So now let's talk about a few products. We're going to have a few products. Let's go on. All right. Let's talk body care. First thing I'm going to talk about is a body wash. This one is by Bioma. It's a brightening body wash. Now, I have two different types of body washes that I keep. I have the ones that are strictly for let's clean up, things like that. Do things like, and then I have the scented ones. This is more of for cleaning and brightening my skin, and it's actually really good. Now it does have a scent. I forget what the scent was, but it has prebiotics in it. It has niacinamide. It has azelaic acid in it. So it actually feels really good when I'm using it. Because let's be honest, body washes we only use for a few minutes. So it's good to see how they really feel, right? Some do actually feel like they're doing something within those few minutes you got them on. Because it only takes like listen, I don't know about y'all, but it take me about 2-3 minutes to really clean my body each time I do it. Because I wash up 2 or 3 times. But this is the Bioma that I've been using lately. Sorry, something fell. Now, body serums. I have to be honest. The jury is still out to me about body serums. Do we really need them? If you are using body butters and lotions and oils, do you really need the serum to add to it? I still ain't, I'm still like conflicted. Now, I'm going to talk about two recent ones. And part of the reason why I'm conflicted, because I used one or two a while ago that I ain't never told y'all about a couple of years ago, at least a year and a half ago, and I was not impressed. But these two, I'm a little impressed. So I'm going to start here. This is Tree Hut. This is the Palm Grove. This is the Hydra Glow Body Serum. Now, this smells like palm fronds, jasmine, and amber. They have different scents. I'm going to say, don't worry about the scents. Um, Even though this actually smells pretty decent, um, because they don't linger like some fragrances do. But honestly, so what I was doing, I do experiments, right? It's like, okay, we're gonna just use this. And I stopped using my scrubber to see how this was gonna feel. And this actually felt like my skin, because I'll take my shower and then I sit in this in the, my I sit in the bathroom and chill. And then I let the water start to like, I don't dry off. I let the water start to evaporate, and then I was using this. And it actually did make my skin feel nice and extra nourished, which other serums have didn't do this. So with this one, I actually felt like it was actually an increase of nourishment to my skin. My skin felt a little tighter, a little firmer with this. Now, this one is by Tony Moly, and this is Pumpkin Retinol Body Serum, and this is a pumpkin extract with retinol, right? So I've been trying to use this in the evening, not so much. This one is a thicker one. Like this is a little runnier, and this is a lot in here. This is 11 ounces. This one is not as thick, but this is a thick product. And it really does feel like it's firming up your skin with the retinol and everything. It feels like it's firming it up. It is moisturizing. It does feel like your skin feels a lot better. The only thing I'm thinking is going to happen with this is that I'm going to use this up really quickly because it's really nice and thick, and I've been slathering it on. So I think this one, even though the price isn't that much, because it's not that much in here, and because it's a cream, it's a thicker cream, wind up using more of it up quicker. So I'm gonna have it empty soon. And I'm gonna go back and use a couple of other serums I have just to see, was I buy it that I just didn't notice or what. I don't know. I'm gonna see. So that's that. Hair care. Now I got lots and lots of hair care, but I'm gonna start y'all with this. This is the Giovanni Frisbee Gone serum. I have been using this for years. Now I don't necessarily use it the way that they say to use it. This is kind of like what I use when I'm wearing my bun and I don't want to put any lotion on it, like gel on it, because I don't want to hold my hair, but I want it to kind of hold a little bit and have a little shininess to it. That's what I use this for. And I use this sometimes just to shine up my hair. It's a very thick, it's a smoothing anti-frizz hair serum. So like if you like when I'm having my hair out and it's natural and it's a little dry and looking crazy, I'll put this on just running through my hair, and it's a really good product for that. This is on my Amazon store. I just thought I would mention that. Okay. All right. So next up is this. These are the Tony Moly Pumpkin Retinol eye patches. These are actually a decent eye patch. Well, I didn't have this closed all the way. These are actually a decent eye patch, but the main thing I really like about them is that they don't slide. You know how you're using eye patches and you pretty much need to lay your ass down because they start sliding down your face. And what's the point of them being on them if they're sliding down? So these actually will stay in place when I'm sitting up. And they do actually really are good at like helping to like moisturize and help so I don't have, and I don't really have crepiness, but I need to feel them plump up so them fine lines is plumped up. So it does help with that. It does help with that. Let me get this out. Okay. Speaking of Tony Moly, I bought this because I just needed to, like, I need a certain dollar amount on a Ulta order, and this is their Howland lip gloss. Now it says it's called peach. It really doesn't have any color. I'm so tired of these little barely there colors, and people are like, oh my god, that's so good. However, I like it. Let me show y'all. It's a nice thick. It's got a little peachiness like scent to it, but it's a nice thick gloss. So if you just want some gloss on your lips, you want to be nice and thick and a little shiny, this is giving. This is giving. And it ain't that expensive, but it gives a nice little shine to the lips. Now, in the disappointment era, this is the Tree Hut Vanilla Sugar Lip Scrub. I think I got this for a freebie. Now, the reason why I say it ain't that great is because it is a lip scrub, but it's in a ball, in a stick form, and it doesn't have enough scrubby stuff. I need to be able to scrub these lips. It's some people in here. Y'all can say hello. How are you? I needed to scrub off. I need to feel that exfoliation on my lips, and it's like very mild, a little bit. It ain't all that. I'm not impressed. Okay. Tea is done. I need something to come off. Hey Sabrina, I need something to come off these lips. If I'm using a scrub on my lips, I need to feel like a layer is coming off. Now, I done told y'all if it goes back on sale, y'all need to get this. This is the Sebastian Dark Oil Silkening Mist. This is like a hybrid between hair care and fragrance, because this thing is the sexiest hair perfume ever. I need to go out on a date just so I can put this in my hair, so somebody can say, "Dang, baby, your hair smells delicious, sexy." Yes, I just need to go on a date just for that. Just for that alone. All right, skincare I've been using. Now, real talk, one piece of the skincare isn't down here. I can't get to it. I'm sorry. But let's talk about this. This is Thayer's Oil Balancing Jelly Toner. I love Thayer's toners anyway, but now I've just tried this one. This is for oily skin, but it's not like that stripping feeling. It's a nice thick jelly toner, and it is a little thicker, and it does balance your skin out. Now, I can honestly say I have not, until recently, I was not an essence person, but I've been trying some essences and I've been liking them. This is one. And it's good molecules. Because for a while, I didn't understand the hype of good molecules, because everything I tried was sucked. But this right here is nice. This is Sakura Hyaluronic Acid Boosting Essence. So after I use the jelly toner, I use this, and it really does prep my skin so it's not feeling so like I'm drying it out. This makes it feel like, okay, we're putting a little nourishment back in. Okay. That's what we doing. Okay. Now, I have been using this 6 Peptide Skin Booster by CosRx. This is the biggest serum ever. Y'all, this is like 5 ounces. And this comes with this, and then the niacinamide, which is behind here, and I can't reach it. I got to find my clips to get back there. But this comes as a set with this niacinamide serum for like 40 something dollars. Hey, Judith. And this is a really good, this is hyaluronic acid, amino acids. It firms, it tightens up your skin, gives it a little, and it's supposed to work with sebum and everything. So it's also balancing out your skin. So that, and then I have the niacinamide, which is back there. I have to get it out. I use afterwards. Now, I was using, and it's down there, and I don't feel like going in there. I was using a Cocoa Kind, and this is a brand I had no idea about, but I keep getting all these free samples, so I try to use them. And it was like I purchased, it was a freebie with it, right? So I did that. So it's a nice creamy moisturizer, nothing to write home about, but it does do the tricks, and it's inexpensive. So that's that. Makeup wise, I'm not gonna do any because I want to do some fragrances right now. But makeup, what have I been wearing? I have to get back to that one. The next one will have more makeup in it. But let's talk about some fragrances. I know y'all want me to talk about some fragrances or not, because if y'all don't want me to talk about fragrances, I won't. I'll just be like, whatever, no fragrances. But I'm gonna talk about some fragrances that I have been wearing a lot lately. Some are old, some are newer. So the first one is Tuberose Imperial. Even though I've had this, and but it's something about this fragrance. If you have not tried it, because it is a tuberose, but it is not, it's more of a floral tuberose. It's more, but it's got this geranium, it's got this kind of like herbally vibe to it. Oh my goodness, I love this thing. I love it. Absolutely love it. I've been wearing it a lot. Now, this I've been wearing a lot too. This is by Kai. This is one of JC's. This is At This Time. This is a lavender fragrance, but it is not super lavender. It's just got a hint of lavender in it, but it's like this soft, powdery, just perfect for evening, perfect when you just want to snuggle. This is giving that. It's giving snuggle. It's giving soft. It's like I've been wearing it at night to bed. It's just like I just be spraying it on because it just smells so nice and sweet. And oh, it smells good. It smells so good. So good. All right. Let me get y'all the next ones. I've been trying to clean up behind myself and put things away. So I'm trying to remember what I meant to pull them out. But let me see right here. Did I wear those? No. What was I wearing the other day besides those two? Duh. These two right here. Okay, so this is Memories of a Dream by, of course, Vincent. Now, y'all do know he's having a buy one get one free sale till November 2nd. So I'm just saying. But yeah, this is like this is a jasmine. Oh my goodness, and it's gotten stronger since I opened it, sprayed it. It has gotten stronger, and it is so gorgeous. So anyway, it's the follow up to Coralie. Coralie is a nice, bright, summery jasmine. This is a little deeper. This is like really good for now, but it also has this cleanness to it because he says it's a memories of a girl, and it was like jasmine and like the soap, and it does. It has this like rich, like hotel soap, it has that soapiness to it, but it's really quite lovely and enchanting. So this is Memories of a Dream. This one is called Koi Surohito. Koi Surohito. I didn't even know he was having a buy one get one free sale. I just bought Memories of a Dream, and he just sent this to me. This is cherry. This is a bright, sweet cherry. It is not giving you almond or anything. It's giving you bright, sweet cherry, and it is delicious. So this is a koi surohito. I've been wearing that. Hold on, let me look over here for a second. Don't look at the back. Don't look at my kitchen. My kitchen is looking bad. Don't look at the kitchen. Do not look at the kitchen. I'm just saying. I think I'm gonna stick with those three for now. Hold on, I know what else I'm gonna wear. Hold on. And here's the other one that I've been wearing a lot is White Pearl by the House of Oud. It's kind of masculine when it starts out because it has this aquatic vibe, but it becomes this really, really interesting floral. Because I've been wearing this, it's been like, ooh, yes. Oh, and then here's another one. Back. For you expensive girls, Amouage Love Delight. This is a perfect fall scent with that ginger, with the spiciness, and then the rose and the florals. Y'all, this is so gorgeous. Y'all know I'm a wash hoe. I am a wash hoe with this. It's warm. It's inviting. It's real good. It's real good. She real good. All right. So before we go, the last thing we're gonna do before I end this, because I'm planning these to be an hour. We're going to do a lot of things in an hour in this podcast. Yes, I'm calling this a podcast. I got to create the podcast playlist. So this will be a podcast. Let me show you all a few things that I've seen that have gagged me on Beyonce's internet. I don't know if y'all ready for this one. I'm going to lead with this one because this one, no, I'm gonna end with this one because this one we're gonna end with that one. All right. So first off, hold on.
So be careful of that.
What? Hold on. Let me show you what this. And I love this one.
If you sing out loud, actually manifest. So be careful of that.
What?
Stand up! Stand up! Stand up! Stand up! Songs you sing out loud actually manifest.
I love her because she's you know what I'm saying? Because she's looking at it with the tongue in cheek kind of vibe, as opposed to like being like offended. She like, yeah, that didn't work. Now, let me show y'all this one. This is hilarious too.
We are back, and these guys. All right, Skedaddle Nation, we are back, and all right, Skedaddle Nation, we are back, and these guys, Beyblading Down the Hill is performing, apparently honoring Mary Magdalene. This is in Spain. This is the Danza de los Francos, something like so, right? And yeah, it's like a flamenco stilt kind of situation where, you know, they honor Mary Magdalene and you spin around down this hill and you're guided by balance and gravity and you don't drop because, you see me, God bless you. What's the whimsy meter on this? What y'all think? You know what I mean? It's like
I am so confused with this one. I'm so confused on this one. What? What? Let's look at this again.
Spin. All right, Skedaddle Nation, we are back, and these guys, Beyblading Down the Hill is performing, apparently honoring Mary Magdalene. This is in Spain. This is the Danza de los Zancos, something like so, right? And yeah, it's like a flamenco still kind of situation where they honor Mary Magdalene.
We're gonna have to, we're gonna have to look that one up. I'm gonna have to put a pin on that. We're gonna have to come back to that because I'm gonna have to figure out what the hell, how are they honoring Mary Magdalene by spinning around, going down a hill on some stilts, and almost breaking their fucking necks. The things that people come up with. What? Now this I love for Jordan. Look at this.
I don't even want it. Bring it back. Ah, that is so. Now if I'm at the house and I have guests over, I'm like, oh, do you need a paper towel? Here you go. Oh, you don't need it? That's fine. We can just roll it right back. That is so cool. Come here. I broke my glasses and
I kind of want it. I kind of want it. Hey JC, I kind of like it. It's just that's one of those frivolous things that we really don't need, but it sort of seems kind of cool. It sort of seems kind of cool. I'm kind of liking it. Now, outside of this, I just have to show y'all this. Look at Miss Iman serving up 70-year-old beauty. Look at Miss Kit. We gotta look at her again. So this is from, so just to put this in context, why she's dressed like this and why they're showing her, is that this is for Misty Copeland's retirement from the American ABT. And so there was a gala for her last performance. And so this is what she wore to the performance. But all I'm gonna say is this: look at Miss Iman, and I wish I could do a split screen between her and Kris Jenner, because everybody's like, oh my God, Kris Jenner looks so good. Okay, well, she should for as much money as she paid for that face. We can promise you that Iman might have done a few. Now, I'm not gonna say Iman ain't had something done, but we know a lot of this is genetics. But Iman, but this looks like 70s stunning, and Kris Jenner looks like 70. I'm trying to roll back time so I can look young like my kids. This looks perfection. And don't get me wrong, I think her work is top the fuck notch. But it's just like the whole vibe is like, yeah, okay, whatever. But Miss Iman, honey, I mean, just stunning. Just, just whoo. Now I got this one for us. These are the things that make you go, I hope you're just saying this for clickbait, rage bait, because this sounds stupid as hell. Now y'all look at this.
I'll never forget the times that I went on a date with this man.
Every time I think we take 2 steps forward, we end up taking 5 steps back in this fucking dating pool. Few discretion is advised.
And on the date, like long story short, on the date it started raining. All right, we were supposed to go out to eat, and then we was going to get some work pants across the bay in Mobile. We was going across the bay, and it started raining. And when we got to the place, he was like, it's raining. Do you want me to park you at the door, or how you want to do it? And I'm just like, no, it's cool, like whatever. Dog, why this man stopped at the gas station and got me an umbrella so we could walk in the store and I didn't have to get wet. And when I tell y'all, I never talk to that man again, because personally, I just want a nigga that's gonna make me run. That's gonna be like, Randy said, go run. You know what I'm saying? Like, take off. Like, I don't know. If you stop to go get an umbrella, it really eats me out. Like, why the fuck would you go get me an umbrella?
See what I mean? See what I mean, right? Now I wanted to chalk it up as like rage bait. I wanted to chalk it up as like, oh, she's just talking shit. But I took the liberty of going on her page, and a lot of her videos are very similar to this one. She seems very sincere about what she's saying. I swear you can't.
These young girls make women look bad with the stupid shit they say in reference to dating. They make us look bad as women. I'm like, what? You wanted to go running in the rain. So he trying to be a gentleman, like, okay, baby, I got you. I'm gonna go and get you I don't have an umbrella in the car, so I'm gonna go get an umbrella. And you say, he got me an umbrella. What's wrong with him? See, she gonna be the one who she gonna date these men who gonna run her into the ground. And then when she gets, and then she gonna be talking about men ain't shit because she picks men who are gonna treat her badly because she thinks that's cute. And then she's going to, but luckily, I will say this, she got rid of this one early on, because better you not date this man and make him feel like women, give him a bad taste in his mouth about women. Better you just not date him, so he can meet somebody who appreciate him buying him a damn umbrella. What the fuck is wrong with these people? Hey, JC. So it's like, what? Huh? Okay, so before I close out, I have one more to show y'all today. Whew, y'all ready? Wait a minute, let me see. Now I gotta turn the sound off. But this is Ray J performing. What in the hell is he doing? You know what? See, I try to give Ray J a break because we know he's actually a very intelligent man who's made a lot of money doing things outside of trying to be a performer. But boy, look at this. Hey, why he look like your uncle listen, you know what he look like? Let's just talk about this. He looks like your drunk uncle at the barbecue. He looks like that drunk uncle who, you know what happens, he comes to the barbecue, you know, he cool and everything, and then he gets to drinking and everything, and then he starts getting looser and looser, and then the music starts playing, and then he gets into it, and then he take off his shirt and he show his beer gut, and he get to dancing around. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't ready for this. That's what he looks like. Come on now, look at this. Come on. He is your drunk uncle. All he need is some shorts on. No, he look like he need his shorts on with some long socks and them barbecue sandals with his Jesus sandals on. That's what he. What? Let's look at this again. He is bad as CeeLo with that outfit that time. Unc. See, in real life, somebody would say, come on, Unc, sit down. First off, everybody laughed at him. And then they said, come on, Unc, sit down. Come on, man. Let's just sit down. Come on. Somebody be like, get your uncle, make his ass sit down. It'd be auntie, it'd be auntie, right? He's like, he listen, he one of them ones of the auntie view across the room. If you don't get somebody sit that Negro down. You always be doing this shit every time. Put your damn shirt back on. Cause you know somebody Mm-mm. And why does every man with a beer gut want to show off that fucking beer gut like we want to see it? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. No. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. That's like whenever I see Trick Daddy performing, I be like, Trick, go sit down someplace. Go back to cooking some food, Trick, because you need stop it. Just stop it. All right. So this is my first episode of Face, Fragrance, and Foolery. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed doing it. This will be an ongoing part of this channel. This is my podcast. We're going to see if we can get it up to 3 days a week, so that I can share things that I see, things that we're talking about that's out there, things that I have, and the foolery that's out there on Beyonce's internet. So thank you for watching. I hope we can grow this and this become a podcast that people watch. Besides my whole squad and my whole nation, because I thought I wanted to do this. It came to me and said, "What? I love doing live streams. Let's do a live stream show. Let's not try to make it into like do something video wise. Let's do it live the way I prefer to do things." So I hope you like this. I will let you know the schedule because I am trying to I'm going for 3 days a week. Fingers crossed we make this happen 3 days a week. And if you see anything, feel free to DM it to me to add to the foolery or any new products that I might miss. So if you can help to like make this show really a good one, more robust, more things going on. So thank you so much as always. I love you all. Be bold, be brave, be fearless, be free. Talk to you later.